want us to do is he want us to pay the general funds to pay the water funds $22,000 a month before we pay any of our bills at all. We can't even pay the employees before we pay $22,000 a month to the water department. And he has to see that happen.
Yeah, this sounds some reverse reparations, Haiti to France kind of mess to me. And it sounds to me like y'all really do need some top guns.
Anything over $100 has to be approved through the comptroller's office. And that's in a state of that when he said he just want to come in and take over all our finances and let us on, and you cannot spend over $100, and anything over 100, it has to be approved through his office. With $100, you can really do nothing. You only probably could buy office supply. You really couldn't buy the gas for the city. What can you do with $100 with a city? You can't do anything. I mean, it's just like holding you under a gun. And then that means almost all your spendings, you have to go through him. Anything you go buy, you have to go through him to get it. The only thing you can get, if you get office supplies, you better buy them in pieces. A piece here, a piece there, a piece here. But other than that, you can't do anything with $100. I mean, look at my public works. I mean, when they buy items, it costs a lot. But with $100, there's nothing we can do with $100. My mother, she was from Fayette County. She used to pick cotton. My father, he's originated from Mason, from Stanton, Tennessee, and which his father was from Mississippi, down by Tunica area. And my grandfather, I know he was a sharecropper, and he picked cotton. And also my father, he also picked cotton. And right where we live in Mason, it used to be predominantly, it's always been predominantly black, but we always had the Caucasians running the town and running our city, and they was the majority that was running our town at the time. Now this would be the fourth year I will be holding my position as being the mayor. Currently, I do have a full-time job also, and I work for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. I've been there for 25 years, and I stay in Mason, and I live in Mason. I've been living there all my life. Matter of fact, the house I'm living in is the house I was born in, and I love Mason. There's no other place I'd rather be, and it is a wonderful place to live, and I just want to see my Black community to grow and be successful, and to make our town beautiful, to bring it up to par, to let the citizen know that we do care. It's been, if I'm not mistaken, it's been 120 plus years. They received their charter back, I can't remember exactly when, but it was been over 120 some years they received their charter. And right now, currently, that they really wants to try to take our charter because of the fact they're talking about how bad we're behind our audits, and they're trying to say the general funds is living off of the water funds. Well, being though that is not true, because when I stepped into office, it was in a big mess. It it was there was 5 audits behind when I stepped into office, and since then I have completed all audits except one, and that's 2021, and I have that in the auditor's hand at this time. They're actually, matter of fact, my finance committee is actually putting everything in a portal to the auditors at this time. Um, and the biggest thing about it, I can tell you why they want to take over Mason, is because of the fact the county mayor. He really wants to give it to the county. They want to give it to the county on several reasons, and that's just to help the county out. They want to take it away from the Black people and want us to be up under the county where we won't get anything. We really be living on our own, and which the county I've asked 100 times, what do the county do for the town? They cannot provide me an answer to this very day. What do the county do for them? When I do need them, they will come every now and then. Sometimes they'll send a cop with something real bad going on. They'll send one. But a majority of Mason is not a bad area. And because of the rumors that's going around, that the county mayor, the state denied him of a sewage permit because he's got 300 acres is in the county, but the state has denied his sewage permit because they told him that the Blue Oval, they owns 2 permits and is active, and Mason has an active permit. Well, on his 300 acres, before he get anything, he got to find a way to get sewage. Well, what's the best place? And he's want to come and to take over so he can run his sewage plant through Mason so he can reap all the benefits. Tipton County's really supposed to service us with the for like police forces when we're in need of officers, because at one point in time Mason didn't have any police officers, and we was leaning on the county to do it. And when the county came in and told me, well, hey, you got to find your own to do it because we're short on our own. But you can go, they'd be all in Brighton, Atoka, and all in those areas. In which those areas still, they have their own police officers. But when I needed them, they they'll come, but they couldn't stay. They couldn't stage nobody in my area, and they said that I have to hurry up and get my own. So I had to, we had to try to do a process to try to hire our own police department. I don't know if the controllers are aware of any of it, and no, they have never came to my aid. The comp controllers only started coming to me, and once they realized that Ford was coming to Mason. In other words, they didn't never come to Mason. They didn't even think about Mason. And when they announced that Blue Oval Ford was coming, that's when they attacked Mason. Now that because of Blue Oval Ford's coming, that you wants to try to take over a small black community, and you want to throw us up under the bus, and you don't want to be able to. You don't want that community to progress from what's going to come to the city and what's going to come to the city, because of the fact Mason is just that close to where Blue Oval is being built. It's only approximately 4.5 miles from the Blue Oval. To have our charter taken from us, it would really put Mason in a bad situation, because of the fact Mason has been surviving on his own all this time. But it's going to bring jobs. It's going to bring convenience stores. It's going to bring, which Mason truly in dire need of a grocery store. It's going to bring a lot of warehousing. It's going to bring a housing, more community of people. It's going to bring a lot to the city. If we didn't lose our charter, we would have decision making on all the developments that will be coming, like the subdivisions, the apartments, the stores, where they can locate the stores and where the stores can be located at. And we'll have that much power. We can have that power, and to determine how the sewage is running and all that. If we maintain our current power, taxes we would get taxes from that business. We would, yeah, we would be in power of the taxes, but the county would receive taxes also from it. If they remove our charter, the county would have all access over who pay taxes, who don't pay taxes, and who can come in the town. I can give you a picture that was gave to me. They could come in, if the county would take over, they could come in and have like one store, saying one gas station saying, hey, this the only gas station can be within the proximity area.